The Taliban takeover of Afghanistan now inevitable?
No, it is not.
This speech will become one of the most infamous and devastating speeches ever made by a U.S. president. And here are the weapons that the Taliban are seizing. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Heavy Duty Country. If you love America, this is the channel for you. And I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it sounds like a lot of people are getting unsubscribed randomly. So double check if you're subscribed. So I've got a serious question to start this thing off. How many hours do you think Sleepy Joe works in a day? I think we can all rule out that it's definitely not 8 hours. If I had to give my best guess, I would say maybe 3. Maybe. I mean, just the fact that he can't focus long enough to read a teleprompter kind of gives you a pretty good idea as far as how much work he does. But anyways, after 20 years of US troops keeping Afghanistan under wraps, Biden decides to just take them all out. No real plan in place if the Taliban decides to retake it over. This speech will become one of the most infamous and devastating speeches ever made by a U.S. president.
The Taliban takeover of Afghanistan now inevitable?
No, it is not. Because you have the Afghan troops have 300,000 well equipped as any army in the world, and an air force against something like 75,000 Taliban. It is not inevitable.
Okay, wait a second. If the Afghan army has 300,000 troops and just as good weapons as the U.S. does, how is it that the Taliban, who are only 75,000 strong, as you said, are taking everything over? I don't know. Maybe somebody's lying about the strength of the Afghan forces. I don't know. To me, if I'm in the Afghan army with 299,000 other guys with guns behind me against 75,000 guys, I like my chances. I don't think we're retreating. I don't think we're letting them take cities over.
Mr. President, thank you very much. Your own intelligence community has assessed that the Afghan government will likely collapse.
That is not true.
Can you please clarify what they have told you about whether that will happen or not?
That is not true. They did not reach that conclusion.
So what is the level of confidence that they have that it will not collapse?
The Afghan government and leadership has to come together.
And here are the weapons that the Taliban are seizing. They have Black Hawks and they have US UAVs. And so they start withdrawing troops, and then the Taliban literally starts to take it over. They don't waste any time. So then Biden decides to send some back. Why did we remove them? There's still Americans at the U.S. Embassy there.
There's going to be no circumstance where you see people being lifted off the roof of a embassy.
Do we not care about them? Joe, pay attention. Do you not care about them?
The Taliban are sweeping across Afghanistan, taking control of at least 30 of its 34 provinces over the last 10 days and their provincial capitals.
I mean, what else can you screw up? What else can you screw up in the U.S. right now? I don't know. I can't name much. And guess where Lazy Joe is? He's at Camp David on vacation. Look, I'm all good for vacations. If you work really hard and everything's currently going really well, listen to that one, Joe. Everything is going currently well. I think you deserve to go on a vacation. But everything is screwed up.
Replenishing their ranks with Taliban prisoners they free along the way, and seizing the spoils of war.
The Taliban is close to taking over Afghanistan with U.S. citizens still there, and you're on vacation. If I had to compare Biden's job on how he's done so far in terms of both effort and effectiveness as president, I would pretty much compare it equally to Tim Tebow's attempt at blocking somebody. Sorry, Tim Tebow, but that was terrible. And that's a pretty good comparison to how Joe has done. No effort, no effectiveness, screwing everything up.
They're already in pockets of the city, and they're very angry. They're angry at the U.S.
But no, cool. Yeah, you're good. Go on vacation. Do whatever you do on vacation. Sniff some stuff. Maybe bring some Parmesan cheese for Hunter.